So I made it out in between the raindrops, which is kind of cool. No complaints. We have needed rain. The afternoon rains are pretty common for this part of Florida, for Florida in general this time of year. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty Referrals. Got to get out and make another video. I've been a little bit behind, but we've been busy. I don't know how agents are saying they're not busy. If you're not busy, as one of my mentors told me a long time ago, first person you need to look at is in the mirror. Anyhow, I get a lot of agents that ask me about real estate software, real estate forms. So let me just clarify something for all the newer agents out there. No one's asking you to recreate anything. All these forms already exist. Whatever brokerage you go to, they're going to provide you with some kind of guidance, and they're going to set you up with either their proprietary software, or they're going to set you up with app files or Form Simplicity or Jot Forms or Dot Loop or one of many types of real estate software, and that's what you're going to use for your e-signatures and whatnot. Something to think about if you are using Form Simplicity, because Form Simplicity is what's provided by Florida Realtors. It's provided by lots and lots of boards. It's in the settings. You pay for the basic version. You will not have the ability to do e-signatures in that with the regular standard version. I believe it's called the ultimate version that you have to get to be able to do the unlimited e-signatures. Again, it's really going to boil down to what is your broker telling you, or what is your brokerage using. Remember, you have to stockpile those documents. You have to retain those documents. And one of the biggest things I can tell you that I pick apart on new agents is leaving blanks. Now, I get it. Don't bomb me with comments, because there are lots of fields in several forms that default to a particular number. And I typically tend to tell our agents it takes you an extra 2 seconds to drop a number in there, right? I get it. If it defaults to 15 days, okay, it defaults to 15 days. But if you put a number in there, you are lessening the possibility for fraud down the road. And it takes literally like an extra 2 seconds to drop numbers in there. So why not put a couple of numbers in there? It's kind of a pet peeve, but there's lots of people in Florida that do that. They don't like to leave it blank. I get it. There's a default there, but lots of us just don't like blanks, right? So the other thing that I have found a lot of is people get sloppy with forms. And you have to understand, you're creating the form. You're representing your buyer or your seller or both, because we are a transactional brokerage state. So in Florida, you can represent both in a limited capacity, right? So to that point, you have a due responsibility, a due diligence, Florida Statute 475, to do the right thing, which means don't shortcut, don't get lazy. Just how long does it take to fill out a contract? A few minutes. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. That also adds to an air of complacency, because you do get to where you can do them pretty quick. Have somebody else look at it. It literally takes 2 seconds, right? Not your customer, right? Not your customer. Have another agent look at it. Have your broker look at it. If you have a broker associate that you trust, have them look at it. But take the extra time to do it right. And that's all I'm asking for. That's all I expect of our agents. Take a few extra minutes, fill in the blanks, make sure you got everything right, make sure you got the name spelled right, make sure you got the addresses spelled right. QC yourself, and in the end, essentially, you're just making things run a whole lot smoother. So why not take care of problems up front before they ever get started? Okay, a little bit about forms, a little bit about what we do with regards to forms and how we do it in-house. Lots of different possibilities out there. Our brokerage uses app files, which has been around for a long time. It's super easy to use, unlimited e-signatures. Not a plug for them. They're not giving me anything for this. I started with app files when I started in real estate over a decade ago. Left and went to some other forms that were used by some other brokerages, and decided to go back to app files just because it was easy. And once you do it a few times, you just got to learn how your brokerage wants certain things set up. So on that particular note, be really cautious with your forms. Be thorough. Take your time. I'm gonna check out probably a few more raindrops this afternoon. I will be doing some more videos here soon. If you guys have any ideas for videos or anything that you might want, if you're a new agent, if you're a consumer, if you are just have a question, let me know. Shoot me a text and email. I'm really easy to get a hold of. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty, 863-441-3295. Both my websites are out there in case you want to hit them up. www.caballosrealty.com or www.caballosrealtyflorida.com. Let's make some real estate things happen, make some positive things happen for our customers, because our customers really are what's most important. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.